anything that we can do to reaffirm the importance of your contributions to this country, we will do so in our meetings, and we go back to India grateful and appreciative of the great Indian diaspora in America that is doing so much to keep us all going and to keep India's flag flying. If not outside your homes, that may not be possible, at least in your hearts. And that's where it really matters.
Our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has declared 3 principles. And this Operation Sindoor is against terrorism, to finish terrorism, whoever or wherever it may be.
हम किसी से कुछ मदद मांगने नहीं आए हैं। ऐसा ना लोग समझे आप कि हम लोग किसी से कुछ मदद मांगने के लिए नहीं। हमारे साथी ने कहा, मैं अपनी बातें रखने आया हूं यहाँ पर।
Through this delegation and the remaining delegations that our Prime Minister so thoughtfully has sent all over the world, the message that we are conveying in one voice is India and India's diversity is our strength. It cannot be defeated. Every single country we went to, the moment we completed and exhausted the agenda of Operation Sindoor, wanted to engage and discuss with us on a multiple of other issues. Panama said, when are you bringing IITs to us? Guyana said, we want to build an extraordinary relationship with India. Colombia said, we want your automobile companies, electric vehicle two-wheelers companies, we want pharmaceuticals companies, we want all of this. We went to Brazil, they spoke from yoga, Ayurveda, they spoke to Indian cows, they spoke to us about agro-processing, everything under the sun, and said Brazil and India, the future two place. Today we are in US, and in one of the comments with the India caucus head, they said, if India and US comes together, the future of humanity will be shaped by us. This is the engagement the world wants to do with India, because world realizes investment in India is investment in democracy, investment in India is investment in unity and diversity, investment in India is sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu, investment in India is vasudhaiva kutumbakam, investment in India is investment in the collective progress of humanity.
We are here united across party lines, across national lines, across religious lines, to deliver the message that fear and terrorism has no space in India.
And the Indian diaspora in the US, I think that you guys are the key initiative, a link between us back in India and you, as we are very grateful to be a part of you. As well as we will also tell you one more time, reiterate this message that we will going to stand in, we will not tolerate any form of terrorism, and we will all stand united and we will fight against terrorism.
That in one day we can have a huge room full in which there are no seats. You can imagine the strength of the 4 to 5 million diaspora in the United States. Thanks to all of you that the India-United States partnership has reached where it is. What we are telling our friends in the United States, that terrorism has no boundaries. If today it impacts us, yesterday it impacted you, tomorrow again it can impact.
And very interestingly, they mentioned it's not a issue between India and Pakistan. There are other forces behind it. They mentioned very clearly China, and they warn us that for USA and India we have a common enemy, China. It was a proxy war by the China, because indirectly I think they don't want companies like Apple and other to move from China. They want India to remain occupied in some issues. So it was a lot more than what we see, and they presented their case very firmly with the US Congress members, senator, and at the other administrative branches over here, and they all convinced.
तो हम लोग सब पूरे 350 लोग यहाँ आए थे उनको सुनने के लिए, उनकी जो मोदी जी का जो स्टैंड है कि टेररिज्म के ऊपर, कि हम ऐसे बैठ के नहीं सहन करेंगे और ऑपरेशन सिंदूर के लिए हम सब लेडीज़ ने भी सिंदूर लगा के यहाँ आए थे और बहुत ही अच्छा लगा ये सब सुन के.
It was a great honor to see Shashi Tharoor with his team, which has been around to a number of countries, from Colombia to Panama, to a number of other countries, ending up in the United States, to bring or to spread awareness about Pahalgam and the terrorist attacks which took place there. This is a very charged environment, and this sort of event is very educational. It's very important, not just for our community, but also for the lawmakers and the American media, so that we can spread understanding that terrorism will not stand, that Pakistan and its efforts to destabilize India will not stand, that we will work together, that we will stand together, that we are one community. We are one diverse community, we're one large democracy, not to be ignored. And so this, I was thrilled to see Shashi Tharoor and the team here speak to the audience of maybe about 600 people. And so the honor is mine. I hope we are educated. I hope we work together as a community to bring awareness about this scourge that's spreading throughout the world.
Today, as an Indian American youth, I was so glad to see delegates from India come and spread the message of India's intentions and basically why they did Operation Sindoor, and how despite India has always prioritized peace, but in this case they have a right to self-defense, and there's been overwhelming international support on supporting India as they respond to the terrorist attacks. And all of the delegates, they went around many other countries, and now they've come to the US to tell the people of Washington, D.C., the Indian diaspora, and all the others about Operation Sindoor, and I hope to spread this message among my youth as well.